it out, man. This Alchemist. It's the God right here.
Don't pee right here, you know what I'm saying? And don't be scared to get shitty, man. You know what I'm saying? UGTV is going down.
What's good, y'all? This is Music Soul Channel right now. You are checking out Urban Grind TV.
What up, man? This is Ludacris, and right now you are watching UGTV.
What's happening? It's the Teflon Don Ricky Rouse. And right now you rocking with Urban Grind TV. It's going down. Flock, man. Flock Bell install. 10, 5, 10 minutes. UGTV don't go nowhere.
Yo, what's up? It's Eric Sermon, the Green Light Bandit in Chi-Town. UGTV, you know how I do all day. Represent that. You know what time it is.
Joel Santana, and right now you checking out Urban Grind TV. Dipset for life, Skull Gang forever, Slow Bucks, keep up. Ooh.
What's up, it's the Patty Cake Man, and you are watching UGTV right here.
It's Big Snoop Dogg, Urban Grind TV, you understand me?
Urban Grind TV, Face Mob in the building. I'll let your motherfucking boy.
Killer Cam, King Joffrey, Joe, Spacey Sprockets, and right now you watching Urban Grind TV. You know what it is. Dipset, you win.
Yo, check it out, y'all. It's the dead. It's Raekwon the Chef, and you doing it big right now on Urban Grind TV.
What's good, man? It's the God. You know what it is. You're watching UGTV.
Yo, what's up? It's DA to the Z, Urban Grind. You know what I mean? Television, keeping y'all updated. Get on the log in, email us, holla back. It's DA to the Z right here, Chicago, baby.
Welcome back to Urban Grind TV. Our special segment today is Behind the Grind, Navigating the Music Business. And our topic, we're talking about monetizing your music, and making money with music.
Making money with music, baby. Y'all already know what it is. It's Thot Boy Zello, a.k.a. SMG Zello, the Talk A Lot artist.
How you feeling today, man, as an artist?
And as an artist, man, I feel like everybody should go take a look at this book. Especially if you're a young artist that's trying to do the things that these big artists are doing. These are the steps you need to take. Trust me, I'm going to make a list of the steps that I need to go ahead and make sure and keep taking to make this happen for real. Now, most definitely making money with music, man.
And we got the author in the building himself, man.
Blessed to be in the
Randy Chertkow.
Great to be here. It's great to be here and talking with us.
Randy, I can tell you're very passionate about this topic.
Very much so.
You know what I mean? Like,
spend years and years researching and then speaking about it, and then running into artists that talk about their experiences and talking to different corners of the industry to find out how they work was the most amazing part.
That's what you did. You did the research. It's not an armchair kind of thing. You were out here interviewing people.
Yeah, besides the things that my band did itself, and besides the things that we did itself, the other parts of it were either deep research into, well, how does this work, and how can I make it simpler so people can understand it. And I know that if you're watching and you've been watching this whole time, it probably doesn't sound, it sounds very complicated. The truth is, in the book, we really have it boiled down to steps. It's like every section, it's like, here's what this is and why you want to do it. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So you're breaking it down for him.
We broke it down into steps. I mean, I should have said that at the beginning about the book. It's not the kind of book where, you have to pick out what you need out of like 80 paragraphs. It's literally every section is just step 1, step 2, step 3. They're recipes.
Yeah, he's good. He helped me gave me tons of advice when I was putting my book together. And he's like, "Nah, bro, you gotta do it like this, like switch it around." And then he gave me books to read and stuff to research. And then I was like, "All right, this all ties together." So our third part today that we're talking about is songwriting and music production.
Music production, right?
So talk to us about how artists and songwriters can make money. How music production. How can people make money with music?
Make money with the songwriting and the music production. So first of all, you can always do songwriting if people are really interested in having you write songs for them for whatever reason. I've seen entire businesses based on the fact that, you can give them a topic and they'll turn around and write a song. Those are sort of corner, like little tiny businesses. There's like a niche business. Not a huge one, because what most people do is the production side. So to be really clear, I've grouped them together because they're all sort of on the production side of things, and so it's a grouped topic. So I mostly want to talk about the production. You're making your own music anyway. You're not writing it for somebody else. You came up with something. You got inspired. You've done how many songs? You've done a lot of music, right?
Yeah, I've done a lot of music.
You've done a lot of music. So like you make your music, and as part of it, you do the recording process. You get to the other end of that, and interestingly, every step along the way, everything that you use to make your music is actually something that can be turned around. And it's funny how you chose the title of this to be something that really confuses a lot of people and frankly frightens them, is monetization.
You told me that, monetizing. You said that was like a trigger word.
It's a trigger word for some people. They freak out about it because it's...
Is it the word? What is
it's a
it?
scary sounding word. Monetization, it's a verb that you're doing something, and sounds like, you know, like capitalistic in a bad way.
Yeah,
you know, like where
that.
you're just trying to make money. It's like, well, yeah, no kidding. I got a music business. You know, like you said, I want to make money for my family.
Who don't want to make money?
But that's why I call it making money with music. It's just like make money. So it's like the question is, how do you make money from your production side? And we talked about the fact that when you go to make your music, first of all, here's what you should do to get the most out of it, is take lots of behind the scenes video and audio on the process. Because that stuff is stuff that your fans are interested in. The way you monetize that is that you have a Patreon or you have some kind of patronage or membership model where they get access to that stuff if they pay you extra.
Something, right, Randy?
Yeah,
just
something.
Branding yourself.
It's branding, and that is the other part, because the behind the scenes can be used also for promotion. So we talked about how to make money by, you know, you can gate it and you can give certain bits of this behind the scenes that you only give to members. You can also give it away or give away part of it for your socials. So while you're out there making the music in your studio, your fans are waiting for you to release something else. I mean, unless you did it, what we suggest at the end of our book, which is to create a release schedule through the year so you're constantly releasing things. What you actually can do is get them excited about the things that are coming by actually getting some footage, some pictures, some audio, some thoughts, whatever it is you want to capture while you're making the music. So ironically, I'm not even talking about the production.
Just document what you're doing.
Documenting what you're doing. That's valuable
Like today
content.
we did a photo shoot, SMG, some pictures of like behind the scenes what we're doing.
They want to know. Your fans don't normally go to a recording studio. That's foreign to them. That's actually a really cool type of thing. I mean, we all have this curse of knowledge that, you know, it's like, well, I go to the studio 5 times a week because I record a lot. It's like, guess what? How often they go to a studio? 0. They never see a studio. So, I mean, the fact that you're like, hey, in the studio today recording my next song, and you got a picture of you, you know, in front of a board or in front of a microphone or doing whatever you're doing, it's actually really cool for them. Even if you don't show the song, you don't give them the audio because you want to reveal it later, you can actually have pictures. You can actually have you talking about it and making it, and you document it for a documentary afterwards, and you can even sell that afterwards once it becomes a big hit. And, you know, you're going to put a lot of work into this. You may as well actually prepare for success. A lot of people don't do that. So, like, if you're doing it, the whole thing, think of it in terms of you got a docuseries afterwards.
And that's like, isn't that just kind of like letting people live vicariously through you?
Absolutely.
Because they're at work. You know how you're at work? You're like, man, I want to be in the office. Man, this guy looks like he's having fun. Look, he's recording right now. That's the life. Oh, he's on the plane. He's about to go travel. So, like, doesn't that stuff give your fan base an opportunity to kind of live through you?
Without a doubt, it does. Also, I don't care if you're just starting out. Why should you shrink your dreams to the size of where you are today?
Tell them.
You should, and you're better at this than any. You always said, what? You always have dreams you can't afford.
Yeah,
right?
I never had a dream I could afford.
You never have a dream you could afford, and that's one way to put it, that you're buying it. But I mean, the other way to see it is, it's like, well, let's say you're huge and you're playing stadiums, and then you made this album. This album is what broke you out. Guess what your fans are going to want? They're going to want to see how you made it. So this is like valuable stuff. You were there at that time. You can never go back and get that again.
Yeah. Think about it. Those are intimate moments. Things happen. You lose people, right? And as things go by, you wish, you're like, man, I wish I had.
The documenting is important.
Yeah.
It's most definitely important.
Think about it. I've been here 20 years. I wish I had more video and footage and stuff in between as we did different things and the way it looked.
Right.
Like anything. So it's like you're creating. People are interested in artists and the persona and the branding and your music. And usually they're interested in the whole thing. The music's the initial grab, right?
That's right.
Or your image, but how you live your life and your lifestyle is kind of seems to be what people
that
like.
ties to another set of incomes that we talk about, which is based on your persona and your fans and fame. So like if you get well known, the fact that you just do things in your regular life, and let's say you're grilling, and you can actually put a link to the same kind of grill you got and say, here's the kind of grill I got. And if they hit that link, you get 5% of when they buy that same grill. It's crazy, but that's how it works nowadays.
And even if you don't do, you're not even a cook. You're an artist.
So it's a whole nother set of income called, the way he's looking at me, it's hilarious. I wish I had the camera. His expression is just perfect. Yeah, he was looking at me like, really? It's like, yeah, it's called affiliate sales. And you sign up and you basically make links to consumer items. And if it's something that you use and you talk about the fact that you use this consumer item, you can actually provide that link. And if people click on that link and buy that or anything else at all at the store for the next 24 to 48 hours, usually, depending on the affiliate, you get a cut. And it's between sometimes it's 1.5%. It can go as high as 7 to 10%. It depends on the store. It's just a link.
That's incredible.
It's incredible. And this is why I said you can make money even if you've got 2 people following you, because you do these links.
What if those 2 people bought all your stuff?
That's right.
That's insane.
So you got at least 2.
Y'all gotta watch this whole thing.
How many grills can we get done?
Stay to the end.
How many grills can we get done before the winter comes?
It all came around full circle.
That's
man.
it.
That's crazy.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight. Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
Yo, what's the word? It's S29 Zello, aka Thot Boy Zello, the Talk A Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below, and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
Mujeriego y mentiroso, mira lo que he llegado yo. Ah, mira. Y ahora estoy buscando y rogando por perdón. ¡Ay, Dios mío!
any shit. Shout out SEM. From Memphis to the rack. From the rack back. Still focused. Working. Grinding for everything and nothing less. Gang. I'm on the ground like, whoa. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith. All of these drugs, can't nobody just drop me. Bro, buckle with stick in the back of the party. All of these niggas play game what they like, but you cannot respond. No, this shit not a tar. Niggas be hating for any little reason, but I'ma keep rapping these features with Barbie. Trim this shit down till I get to the top. Now I'm about to offset like I'm dealing with Cardi. I'm going back to back, feeling like Pat. They was sleeping on Zello. Wake up from the nap. They put bread on his top since that boy want a cap. I get money, you don't. Let's just keep it a stack. If I sign a contract, I bet that bitch a max. I got smoke, so it's lit. I'm on fire like a match. Can't be chasing the bitch, so I'm chasing the sack. If you don't got a problem, we making it that. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
Sinister gang, we doing that damn thing, ain't doing the damn thing. It's too many haters and so many fakers. They love the haters, we soul players. Don't care what they talking, the money is popping. Got it in motion, ain't no boasting. Me and the team, taking the world. That's urban grind, that's SCM, that's SMG. Whoever else under the umbrella coming across like the good fellas. Spencer Cologne, they love the smell of us. Only a few, like where's the rest of us? I'm counting this money, I'm keeping it on me. Drinking this liquor like what is wrong with me? I'm rolling these raws, don't mess with woods. Niggas run up, I wish they would. Getting this money, they wish they could. I won't explain, should be understood. The way that I'm walking, the way that I'm talking, there's something about me. They love, they hate me. These niggas is talking, these bitches is stalking. This shit is appalling. I wanna keep ballin', so stay out my way. I'm not here for play. We coming through, so clear the way.
Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com.
Stay to the end.
How many grills can we dig down before the winter comes?
It all came around full circle.
That's
man.
it.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
How many grills can we move, man?
Yeah, well,
he's trying to get 30 in one spot.
30 grills, right?
This is why your social media, like when you're out there talking about your life, and it's like, I just bought a new big screen TV. I mean, you may as well just provide a link so that if people buy the same one,
you can get a piece.
You get a piece of that. So there's a reason why those. I'm almost sorry to do this for you. I'm looking at the camera right now. Maybe you can edit down to this thing, but you're going to be looking at the bloggers and influencers that you're looking at in your life, and you're wondering why they're talking about, hey, I'm using this product or I'm doing this thing. They have a link to it. That's what's going on. They're making money on the back end if you buy the same thing. And so some of them are being super fake. I mean, the point about all of this is a whole nother topic that we're not covering today, but I will tell you this. I will warn you this. Be authentic. Don't just be talking about something you have nothing to do with your life and just be pitching it. That's when you turn off fans. But if you're authentic, if it's something you care about, if it's something that matches what your persona is all about, that's where it actually hits really well. Not only with your fans, but you'll actually move more grills or whatever it is that makes sense.
But people can see through that, right?
They can.
It's just because they're gonna see through it, and they're like, man, Randy don't even drink that kind of beer.
That's
like,
right.
There's no way.
That's right. Yeah, I know he doesn't
I didn't
drink
see it, and I seen him out, and he ain't drinking that. So that makes total sense. You want to get, and then if you pair with a product you love, it's gonna be that much better because you're gonna enjoy it.
So that's how a lot of creatives make money. It's not even just making money with music. That's how you make money from your your fame, your fans, and your likeness, your persona, your brand, all that stuff. It's just that I know that a lot of musicians out there, you make a brand and you make a logo and you're happy, and that's true. But again, you want to bring people to and through the money. How do you do that? You do this kind of stuff, where you get a cut of when somebody buys something that's related. And by the way, your fans want to know how you make your music. So let's get back to the topic at hand, which is production. You're using Pro Tools, you can actually provide a link to Pro Tools and say, hey, this is what I use for my DAW, my digital audio workstation. And now you're getting a cut off of your musician fans that want to do the same plugins that you use, the same music.
Run it.
Now you're registered, and now you got your royals coming in.
That's right. You see how you get all these things working for you? After you do it, it's rear view mirror too, because you do it once. As I said in the first segment, you do it once. It's not like you don't have to register them again. You just collect on those. So yeah, you're making money from your royalties. You got it on a music library. You're making money whenever someone decides to license your music. Now you're going out there and doing stuff about your personal life, and you're just talking about what you use day to day, and you're making money when someone clicks on the link. And then your production, let's just finish out the story. You make your album, whatever it is, your song, you're going to make your tune, and you're going to get a lot of things out of it. You're going to get stems, which are all like little pieces of your song. You're going to get the original source track, so you have like a vocal track, and then you'll have another track. I'm a sax player. You have a sax track, the sax. Drums, you have drums. You know, drum machine, you got loops. Yeah, so whatever it is, all these different ones, there's separate tracks on the whole thing. Well, guess what? Some people want to remix your song, and they want the original tracks, and they'll pay money to get those things.
Nothing like having the stems.
Nothing like having the stems.
That's why stems are so important.
And you can keep going because you've got loops that you generate on your own. People want to license those, buy those loops. You got something that on the other end, and you make some synth sound on your own through a whole set of plugins and everything. They want to make that same sound so they can make their own music. Every single little piece of things, it does cost. And you can provide a link to the synthesizer plugin that they're using, so you can make money off that, and you can sell the actual presets.
I was going to say, you took the word out of my mouth.
And then you can download those, and you can make those available.
I know people that did the presets.
Now, how do you do that? How do you do the preset stuff? Here, I want to get these sites right because there's a whole bunch of them. There's sites like Splice.com, Beatport.com, BeatStars.com. Yeah, you've heard of that one. And Airbit and a bunch of others too. These are places where they sell those things. They license those things for use. You can get into those sites. All 4 of the ones I just mentioned are curated. We talked about the difference between curated and non-curated. Yeah. Now, a curated one, they decide what goes into it. And they're very picky. So you might have a hard time getting into them, but if you can get into them, you can actually make some good money because those have a lot of customers on them.
Most definitely.
But you can sell them
yourself.
You were one of those. See what I mean? You know what that is. And so like the fact that anybody's in there in the first place, they're giving up a pretty big cut, but then they're making more money off of something that they wouldn't have even made any money off of in the first place. But if you're doing your own music and they reject you and let's say none of them want your stuff, that's fine. You could sell it yourself. Use Shopify, use Squarespace, use any kind of ways to sell downloads, and you're set because you can sell your own. You can also use Patreon, and at Patreon lower levels, they're just a fan. But you can say at $20 a month, every time I release a new song, you can get the source tracks and you can get the presets.
First dibs on seeing it,
so that they can make the same music.
They want to do their own remixes, the DJs. I could totally see people doing different mixes and stuff. What having it.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
Too many ways I had to make
well, what I say, you can't make money and excuses at the same time. And this is stuff, I mean, Randy's an expert in this field, man. I got big respect for him and Jason. These guys wrote the books. They walk the walk. They talk the talk. But what I feel is unique, and me personally, I'm just putting is that they're musicians. So not just guys that were like trying to savage their way and like wring money from music. They were actually trying to show people how to make money from music, how they can generate, they can level the playing field, so to speak. Now there's work involved, and you gotta understand, you sign to a label, there's dozens of people that do these jobs. But when you are an independent label, and there's 2 or 3 of you, we're all doing these jobs.
That's right.
And if you don't know what jobs you're missing, it's dangerous.
That's why the second chapter we wrote is called Your Team.
Not on money.
You're missing out because, and then you got, what Randy also is great at is helping identify kind of what's the priorities. Because you have a lot of stuff that hits us as entrepreneurs, as fathers, as family men, whatever. They hit us constantly, right? You got a demanding job, whatever, your lifestyle, gym schedule, and it's hard to balance. So he's really good at breaking down information where you prioritize what's first. Yeah. And because he's organized, he's very, very organized.
Very organized.
Right.
But you have to be.
To it.
But it's just a list. I mean, I don't want to. It's funny because we build these things up to be big, but first of all, I just talked about all these production things and you got excited about it. These are things you're going to make anyway. You just probably didn't export it for use. You didn't make it easy for you to get it out there. But if I'm thinking licensing and all the side money I can make on all these production elements of the album that I'm making, the song that I'm making, you may as well capture that while you go and then take pictures of yourself while you're doing it. Now you can do all this stuff with the same stuff you would have done in production if you captured none of it. You're just not going to make money off of it. So I get excited about this because you're going to do it anyway. There's nothing that it adds that's extra. Going back to what you were talking about there's a reason our second chapter is called Your Team. Because we talk about all the different roles that could happen, that a label would do, that falls to your shoulders if you don't. And it's actually about being smart about getting help and getting a team of people around you. If you think if there's one thing that I usually tell people on this, it's that do it yourself doesn't mean do it all yourself, and it actually doesn't even mean that it's all on you. It actually just means you decide what to do, and then you pull people together to help you get it done. It's just that if you make that list, that organized list of what you know you want to capture out of it, it becomes really easy. I'm done with the song. Did I get the stems? Did I get the presets? Do I got the pictures from my session? Good. I got everything I needed out of it. You're set. When later and you decide to use it, you've got it for you. It's ready like a handle. Pick up and go.
Man, so did it hit? How did it hit you today, Zello? You feel like you're capable of learning, understanding more ways.
Like going back to go re-record everything I ever did.
Oh no, there's no need to do that,
man. Going to record every session.
Do new stuff.
Record. No, it was definitely not. But it opened my eyes to a lot of ways you can make a big difference in your life quickly and do it from the start. Because as you can see, he had somebody up here with 200 songs and you
Right.
trying to go back and forth. Nah, I think you should do it from the start. Make sure you get ready from the jump. And it's a lot of ways, a lot of gems in here that he can just let fire off like he was.
I thought it was important that you
Just
sat
out
on
there
it today,
going crazy.
because like I'm not an artist. It's just not something that I would live. But when I tell people about it, like Randy's an artist, so he understands both.
Nah, yeah.
When I tell people like, yo, you're missing out, like do you get it now? What I'm saying?
No, I definitely understand because it's like a whole nother world. Understand?
That's
just
the
making
music business.
It's a whole nother world, a whole nother side of just. Man,
Me and Randy, we were talking the same thing I've said up here on the air. What did I say? There's the music industry where it's just like having fun and performing and going to the studio. And then there's the music business. And the music business is about getting paid and making money and generating revenue. So that's the music business side of it, man. Randy, if they want to cop the book, check out your seminars, see where you're speaking at, how can they find you? How can they get in tune with you?
Yeah, the easiest way to do it is to go to makingmoneywithmusic.com, but most of our action right now is at ccelearn.org, where we are basically with a nonprofit, and we have the book laid out as videos at CCElearn. So you can actually go there, and I think it's at this time it's like a certain amount per month, and you can actually just watch all the videos. I've got like another 30 more videos that I'm putting up. I've already got 60 up there on every topic we talked about, and far more than that, where I break it down step by step. Each video is like a few minutes long. They're not long. They're bite-sized, but they break down everything that you should do. The book is available at fine bookstores everywhere. It's with the major publishers, so that's part of the good news you get with that. And I'm happy to talk about any, if you want to ask any other questions or cover anything else, anything on your mind?
One big question I really had was, how do you make sure that after you got everything like handled on the 200%, how do you make sure you know what's the best move going forward? Like after that, how do you know what step to take next to make sure that, okay, so now I'm fully secure, locked down. Like, okay, so now I can basically, what can I do with this 200%? Not just, you see what I'm saying? Not just because I own it. What can I do next to make sure I be able to go into the lanes of making the revenue that you have?
Right. So let me contextualize the question too. On the 200%, we talked about it earlier, but I've learned with radio, people can tune in. So real quick, the 200% means that you own both the composition and the sound recording, because when you make a new original song, you own both of these things. Both of them have different licensing that you can do and royalties that you can do off of it. And that's the start, is that you want to register it for copyright, then you want to register it for all the royalties that it can make. And then you can talk about releasing the music, but there's a lot more you can do with the music even before you release it to make money from that recorded music. My favorite thing to do is to take your standard 12-song album and at least have one song per month instead, and then do remixes and other things on other days so that you release something every week. I don't care what it is. You make a new piece of merch, that's 1 week. We have to actually have this as the last chapter of the book. It actually ties really nicely to it, which is that you have a huge list of content. We actually have this in the book, and I have this in the Making Money with Music course. We have a massive list of ideas on things that you can make that week's content. It could be a behind the scenes because you're recording an album. It could be a remix of a song that you did before. It could be a live performance of a song that you've done. Or it could be a new track that you're releasing. And for every single one of these, you have this concept that we like to call before, during, and after. Before, you can make money from it by, if it's Patreon, you can give people exclusive early access. You can also get promotion out of it, because a lot of the press and other people who are bloggers want to hear early versions before they do it. During, you can make money because you get people to stream the track or buy the track or whatever you're going to do. And after, you talk about the release that was already done, and that's where you can do the stems and some of these other things off of it. And so there's this sequence that happens. So What I highly recommend in order to get organized on this, because it's really confusing and difficult to do it, is go ahead and make a lot of music and content. Record it while you're making it. Get all the stems, get all the sources of the whole thing. So now you're ready to go.
Definitely.
Now you register all of it before you even release it, right? Go through that, and we talked about that. Then once you've registered it for copyright, you register it for all the royalties, now you just get a calendar. And you look at every 52 weeks in a year, every week of the year, you figure out what is the one piece of content I'm releasing this week. And then for each one of them, you think about how you're going to make money from it, whether it's licensing or whatever, and you can do that activity around it. And so you just get...
Like a paycheck, pay yourself every week, right?
That's right.
Lit. No, that's definitely lit.
That's all you do. And you know what, by the way, your fans and everybody out there on the internet, most times if you're on an elevator, people are grabbing their phone and taking a look at what's new. They want something fresh and new all the time. They're voraciously hungry for new. So like you can't, as an artist, even though the creative process takes time. I mean, even our song of the day, we did 365 songs. Each song took time to record, to do. We didn't do it the same day we released it. We actually produced every one of those songs. And, you take all this time to go do that, you may as well take time to monetize it and to promote each one. But if you do it the right way, you get the background content, the behind content at the same time. You've got lots of things that you can release every week.
You're doing it anyways, right?
Yeah, and you're constantly hitting people with things that are related to the music. You've got a picture of you recording the song that just came out. You've got a snippet of video with you behind the mic with the guy with the phone while somebody is actually recording with an actual camera with the high quality for your documentary, where at the same time you're capturing all the tracks from it. And now you can actually hit on every single part of it. Every one of these things is another piece that you can do to make your fans excited about it.
That is nice. Thot Boy Zello here, man. That is just a lot.
Have I tired? You sound tired now. I'm sorry.
No, it's just I like to take in a lot. I like to make sure I keep it all down, because if it's a lot, I like to make sure I go ahead and lock that in, because it's very important. And making money with music, that's what I love to do.
I am happy to come back, because I know this stuff can be forever.
Attention artists, producers, and record labels. Are you ready to elevate your music career? Urban Grind TV will get your music video on BET Jams. That's right, guaranteed airplay for your music video on BET Jams. You'll receive a minimum of 6 to 12 plays, gaining you massive exposure to fans and industry insiders. Just contact Urban Grind TV and we take care of everything. The professional video preparation, the closed captioning, the submission, and the music video placement with the results guaranteed. Just contact Urban Grind TV, send us your file via WeTransfer, complete the payment securely on our website, urbangrindtv.com, and we handle the rest. All you need to do is call 888-380-1913 and visit urbangrindtv.com to get started today. Urban Grind TV, where your music meets the spotlight.
Gang. I'm on the ground like, whoa. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he get in his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith. All of these drugs, can't nobody just drop me. Bro, uncle with stick in the back of the part. All of these niggas play game with they life, but you cannot respond. No, this shit not Atari. Niggas be hating for any little reason, but I'ma keep rapping these features with Barbie. Trim this shit down till I get to the top. Now I'm about to offset like I'm dealing with Cardi. I'm going back to back, feeling like Pat. They was sleeping on Zello. Wake up from the nap. They put bread on his top since that boy wanna cap.
Yo, what's the word? It's S29 Zello, aka Thot Boy Zello, the Talk a Lot artist, man. In the beginning, it was hard for me to get exclusives and to get promo for my music. But guess what? UGTV has that, man. Call the number below, and they will help you out, man. It was the best thing I did for myself.
buscando y rogando por perdón. ¡Ay, Dios mío! ¿Qué?
Honestly, it's fuck Trump. Like, if it ain't A-Way, if it ain't Ohaji, it just ain't gonna be shit
I don't
else.
give no fuck about A-Way and no goddamn Ohaji. Like, who is A-Way and Haji? Like, you can't even pronounce that name.
Wait, Hustle War. We ain't fucking with no goddamn Trump. We ain't fucking with no goddamn Yeezy. Who he think he is? That man thought he was God. Who's God? Not my God.
They got some power behind
What?
them. So I'm kind of voting for
a slick mouth and some money? That's what they got.
Nah, I feel like they can get shit done.
Man, only thing Kanye doing is bumping his motherfucking mouth, bro.
His gums. That's what he doing.
Fuck Trump. They ain't on shit.
Ain't
Only
on
thing they
nothing.
trying to do, Trump trying to get Kanye to get our little black vote, and we not giving.
Hustle War Records in this bitch.
Baby, I can change your life. Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like. I'll drip you down in golden nights. Baby, I can change your life. Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like. I'll drip you down in golden nights. I give you 10 yards of dick and now you running back. How you calling back to back? I want some more just like some crack. How you calling up your ex like, yeah nigga, I'm done with that. Put a bag in your bag and tell you to go have fun with that. Put you in that Dior, that Gucci, or that Vuitton. Ay. Might just put a pendant on your neck, ice out your arm. Ay. Feeling like a boss bitch, how you moving with the mob? Ay. Put you up on gaming, now you moving with the stars. Ay. You was renting that Honda, now you own that Mercedes. Fuck that old shit, we gon' own shit, baby. Ay. Fuck what they own, we on our own shit, baby. Ay. Fuck that old shit, we gon' own shit, baby. Ay. I can change your life. Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like.
So we've heard from one candidate. Now it's time to hear.
I'm gonna make it along for everybody to bleach their skin and bring us closer to God because Jesus was white.
I'll drip you down in golden nights. Baby, I can change your life. Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like. I'll drip you down in golden nights.
Hey, move my with shy at first, now she go all out. Copped her some Fashion Nova, now she wanna go out. Nigga don't play with life, cause I been winning my games. Hey, who told you that? We ain't saying no names. Straight up, fuck is you talking about? We don't know that lingo. After I fuck, she free to go, it's not illegal. We don't talk about it, that's against the G code. Why you cuff that hoe? Too bad she act single. I really went to LA. It's type lit we own. More valid moves we made. That's type shit I'm on. Drip don't really excite me. What's that FICO score? It's that time to level up, my baby. Fuck you on.
Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like. I'll drip you down in golden nights. Baby, I can change your life. Have you on a flight tonight? We can go anywhere you like. I'll drip you down in golden nights.
I can do you right. I can change your life. I can do you right. I can change it. I can anything your life. I can change it. Yeah, fuck all that old shit. We on our own shit. We hustling, fucking the game up, fuck a favor. We doing it.
Let me out of here. I'm the president. I'm the president. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. I'm the president. I done had a debate with Trump, Kanye.
Yeah, you the
president.
All that. Let me out, man. Let me out. I'm the president.
You right.
I'm the president. They don't never do niggas right.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business. And I'm here to tell you about the Music Royalty Registration Program. That's right, you can monetize your music and secure your rights with the 14 to 16 essential registrations to protect and maximize your earnings. But why choose this program? Great question. How about getting paid for every stream, download, or play? Save time and effort with expert guidance. Ensure proper credit and ownership. And there's also those music licensing opportunities. For more information, visit urbangrindtv.com or call us at 888-380-1913. Hit the line up and get your grind up.
Are you an artist, model, or entertainer? Do you need help with bookings, castings, or even engagement on your platforms? Hit up Urban Grind TV today and let them get you right.
What's going on? It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music is My Business from Urban Grind TV. I'm here to announce my brand new book is out. It's available everywhere books are sold. It's titled Music is My Business, the ultimate startup guide to the music business. You can check it out at musicbusinessebook.com, Amazon Books, Barnes & Nobles, and everywhere that books are sold. And it will help you turn your love for music into a sustainable career. Check us out, musicbusinessebook.com.
I'm on the ground like, whoa. Plenty of fish, you won't pay for the kitty. I probably hit once, then I ghost. Move like the Kennedy, I'm at your energy. Who is that boy? I don't know. He use a drum, so he up in the scope. Keep your friends safe and your enemies close. Brody a demon, he getting his mode. Empty the clip, so he gotta reload. Take what he on, I won't go in his pockets. I see through the cap, so that boy better stop it. I'm trying to see cash that don't fit in the wallet. SMG coming, we trying to make profit. Good talk with sinister, say it's no option. I use my technique, stick and move like I'm boxing. I been gave the word, so they ready to box him. I open up doors, thought you needed a locksmith. All of these drugs, can't nobody just drop me. Bro, buckle with stick in the back of the part. All of these niggas play game what they like, but you cannot respond. No, this shit not a tar. Niggas be hating for any little reason, but I'ma keep rapping these features with Barbie. Trim this shit down till I get to the top. Now I'm about to offset like I'm dealing with Cardi. I'm going back to back, feeling like Pat. They was sleeping on Zello. Wake up from the nap. They put bread on his top since that boy wanna cap.
So
yeah, no, I love it. I thought today was very important. So I thought that songwriting and the music production, what was your favorite between the royalties, the licensing, and the production?
Basically the songwriter.
Think that you like connected more with that?
Yeah, because I always wanted to know like how do I get paid for my, you see what I'm saying, for my art or my craft? How does that even work now? Actually, well, I know the steps. I knew it could be possible. I know the steps and know what it takes.
That's usually what I found. I mean, what the experience you're saying is like once you see the end goal, it's like, oh yeah, if I talk about a grill, how do I get paid? I do this. I have a link. All I have to do is talk about it and then say just click on the link if you want the same one, and now you know what to do. It's not like the same thing is true of like some of these other royalties, some of these other licensing things. You can get lost in a maze, you can rabbit hole on this a lot, but once you figure out the handful that makes sense for you, it actually starts from the end instead of the beginning, because the beginning is where it doesn't make sense. But when you say, oh wait, someone sends me a check when they license my music and I talk to a music supervisor and here's what they want, you start with that end in mind, it actually makes a whole lot more sense, and everything organizes itself around the end goal.
That's a good way to think about it, because you got to think, what are you making it for, right? So that's why you're starting at the end and say, okay.
Well, that's the business part. While you're making the music, hang on, and sorry if I interrupted you, but
No.
like I run into this sometimes where they've even done studies that if you do like left brain stuff, like really kind of logical stuff, it can suppress the creative side, and that's why a lot of artists have a hard time doing this. It's not like there's not creativity in the business. There is. You should actually apply the same creativity you apply to your music to the business. But don't let it stop you from making the art. Don't let it stop you from the creativity. I'm happy to talk about that. With Song of the Day project, we learned how to shut off the critic by not worrying about the quality. And it's interesting how the quality comes with the quantity. So I actually advocate for musicians and artists to actually make a lot of music, because people want it, and you can do stuff with every little thing you release, small or big.
So even if they don't feel like it's a hit song, there's some money, there's value in that.
There's value at the least. It's because your fans are seeing a new piece of content, the entertainment, I call it. Not even I hate the word content, because it's just so vague and empty a term. I like entertainment. You're entertaining people. And if you think of it from that standpoint, it's not just you're releasing something that's a content, like a little piece of video. You're releasing something that's going to make somebody smile or happy or sad or get depressed, but in a good way, which happens. And like all this kind of stuff, it's actually falls around with the art. But these things, like keeping track of it, it's like clipboard work. You make a list and you're going to do it. But why are you doing it? Well, to get paid. So this is why it helps to have somebody on your team to be thinking of the business side while you're in front of the microphone and you're experiencing that joy that I have no doubt you do when you're just in front of the mic and making your music. There's nothing like that feeling.
Keyword today was list.
Definitely.
It's a lot of lists.
That's definitely the keyword.
Well, because when he says list, he's basically telling you steps, and he makes it clear the way he breaks it down, as far as there's steps to it, right? So. It feels really big at first, but what they say, every long journey starts with a single step. So right. I think if we want anything from this, is like we want people to take that step.
Yeah, well, it's to take the step, but look, it's fun sometimes to freelance and just take a journey and I'm going to go somewhere. I don't know where I'm going to go today. I'm just going to walk out my door. But if you're going to start a business and that's what you're going to spend your time doing, what's the goal? It's to make money. How am I going to make money? Well, choose one of the few of the 100 ways that I'm talking about that are the ones that fit you, and then go do those things. It's going to be really obvious what you have to do, because there's recipes. It's like, you want to make lasagna. Guess what? You can go on the internet, get a recipe. You know how to go shopping and get those things, and those are all steps you need to do. But it's not like you're like, how do I make lasagna? It's like,
you don't got to create your own pasta,
no,
right? You can buy it, right?
You don't. You just do it at that point. So, the list part should actually make you feel comfortable. It's not the same way a recipe will make you feel comfortable. It's not, I've got all these lists. It's like, well, you're making lasagna. You have to start by getting the noodles, and you have to make bechamel sauce and ricotta and put it all together. In the end, that part is straightforward. If you care about your music business enough to do this, then my suggestion is you don't do it at the same time you're doing your music creativity. You carve out some time, you work with a team of people, at least somebody else, to help you get organized around it, and you figure out what it is you're going to do that makes the most sense, and then you can do those steps. And then when you go to do the creativity and you're doing the stuff that's just pure, like in the realm of emotion and the performance, you can actually let yourself go with that, and you don't have to think about that other part anymore. It doesn't get in your way, because it shouldn't.
Man, one more time, Randy Chertkow, making money with music. Where can they get the book at or tap in? And tell us about that nonprofit organization one more time.
Absolutely, happy to. So makingmoneywithmusic.com is your easiest way to find it, because not only will we tell you where to find the book, we actually have a link to the not-for-profit organization, ccelearn.org. Where we have an online class that has all these things. It's a non-profit, so it's actually a good cause to even get. It's your easiest way to do it. If you're not a reader and you just want videos, that's your easiest way to do it. If you like the list and everything, that's here in Making Money with Music, the book. And I'm hoping, as really our goal is to work with music cities all over the country where they make licenses for this platform available eventually. That's my goal.
Major moves.
Yeah, it's something that is a dream. It's what I've actually stopped doing the other day job to focus on, because I really am passionate about helping artists succeed. And I hate to see them leaving money on the table. It's like, why wouldn't you collect the rest of that money? That's your money. Go get it.
See?
I know they want it.
Right.
I know they want it.
Making money with music. So what if they want to check out your music, tap in, follow you? How can they find you, Zello?
You know where to find me. TV_Zello on IG, Zay on Facebook, Thot Boy Zello on all platforms, Thot Boy Zello everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube. Anywhere you can find music, you already know where to find me.
Thot Boys no video coming soon.
Oh yeah, new Like Whoa video coming
Like
soon.
Whoa.
Shout out E&L, you already know.
It was
Everything
dope.
and nothing less on the way.
It was dope, man. It's your boy Wally, aka Mr. Music Is My Business. Here at Behind the Grind, I want to thank you for tuning in for another episode. This was a super dope series, all about monetizing. Randy don't like that word, so we're talking about making money with music. And we did a 3-part series. I'm really excited to see this come out, man. You can check me out at Urban Grind TV on all social media, urbangrindtv.com, and my book is musicbusinessebook.com, man. Till next time, don't forget, you can't make money and excuses at the same time. Let's go.